Hello, and welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, and this time, we're tackling some side quests. It looks just like two side quests. Two probably pretty simple side quests. It's a bit more than that. You're gonna want to go ahead and not progress the main story until you finish these. Just to make sure you get them all done. So let's go. Start off with one of them. Our first quest, which is the Temp Librarian, here we go. The Temp Librarian quest starts in the archives room here on the second floor. We want to chat with this woman. Yes, we shall. Okay, that seems simple enough. Yeah, let's do it. So we can just head right up to the third floor here, if we don't get caught on a wall. And in the design room here on the stepladder, it's the first book, Septium Optic Annals, which is actually, if I can figure out how to do it, a book we can read. It's a little over Estelle's head, so we're not gonna go through it and read it exactly. But that's that one. And so the next two books are in the fourth floor, or on the fourth floor. First, in the clinic on this nightstand here, this red book is Kitty Talk for Dummies. How is Kitty Talk? I'm pressing every wrong button. Kitty Talk for Dummies. Pronunciation of the feline language has distinct characteristics depending on the region and may differ slightly from the following information. This could be considered comparable to dialects in the human tongue. In addition, since the number of elongated vowel sounds indicated by the tilde character are intimately related to a character's personality and emotional state, there's quite a broad range of variation. Okay. That being said, I've attempted to compile a list of the most common expressions. Meow. You're absolutely right. Meow. Go this way. Meow. This is it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Expression of delight. Yeah, yeah. Go. Hold up. I don't know where the go is. I've never heard a cat say go. Yeah. These nails are bothering me when agitated. Yeah. I'm hungry. Meow. An expression of caution. Meow. I'm tired. Meow. Who are you? It's the same as I'm tired. Meow. Yes, that's right. Meow. What's wrong? Meow. So we meet again. Fleshy thing. Meow. Go. It's been a while. How are you? Meow. Goodbye. Meow. Yes, that's exactly right. Meow. Go. Hello. A yawn. Meow. What did you say? Oh, hairless one? Oh, hairless one. This is only for bald people. Meow. You are welcome, squishy pink thing. Meow. I'm hungry. Meow. Go. I'm sorry. Whoever localized this had a blast just on this one book. Anyway, I believe the last book was in the lab. It's right here on the table. Tomorrow's Cooking. And if you read Tomorrow's Cooking, today I'll be interested in the newest cooking recipes, specifically for those readers of this book. And the recipe is none other than, drum roll please, hang on, drum roll please. It's Boulabase. I don't know how to say that. Builla base.
Bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse.
I don't know. Yes, that's right. A delectable dish of unobtrusive monster bits is going to be one everyone can enjoy. Follow my groundbreaking recipe, and the monster corpse you've been dragging around will simply taste divine. I drummed on my desk so much the mouse has shown up, so that's just going to hang out there for a minute. It needs 2 juicy bones, 2 fish fillets, 1 crispy onion, a red pepper for taste, and clear gelatin for taste. You want to wash the bones right through the water, yada yada yada. Maybe ram a clove of garlic deep into each nostril. I love that. And it's just a recipe. And with that recipe, we learned the recipe for Bouillabaisse Plus. I definitely didn't say it the same way. And we're going to take an acid brick tomato while we're here. And with that, we can head back down to the second floor for this seemingly very easy quest. I mean, we got all the books. Yeah, it was easy. We got all 3 of them. There's Septium Optic Candles, Tomorrow's Cooking, and Kitty Talk for Dummies. Yeah. Temp Librarian complete. Your favorite type of work? Okay. The herb woodpecker. Oh no. Is this the guy who stole the candelabrum? Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain range pond, and ye shall receive. Oh, okay, so probably not the, almost definitely not the same person who stole the candelabrum in Rouen. Yep, sure, we can, I guess, do it. Okay, with that, we're actually gonna head away from the Zeiss Central Factory and Zeiss. And that is a whole other quest. We have Temp Librarian Plus. We're actually gonna be heading to the Tratt Plains, where that monster is roaming. So we'll go ahead and get that on the way to where the thing actually is. And this is actually the way to Tratt. Yep, cool. Welcome to the Tratt Plains. We've got some enemies, some new enemies here. First is a creepy sheep. We fought some creepy sheep before. These guys are just stronger than the other ones that we fought.
That's that then. Let's move out.
They can the creepy sheep, they're stronger creepy sheep. Something I neglected to do that I probably should have is check everybody's equipment, because we're going to be fighting some stuff that can poison and can put you to sleep. So I think I'm going to put... I've got the poison thing, and I think I'm going to put a Crest Charm on Estelle. And then Joshua has the Sleep Feint. Actually, yeah, that's what I want. I want a Crest Charm on... Crest Charm. Crest Chame? What is a Crest Chame? A Crest Charm on Joshua. There are more monsters like this guy right here. This is an armored rabbit. It's got high physical defense, but it's weak to all arts. Doesn't really matter, though. We can still hit it hard enough to when we hit it, we can still hit it hard enough to take it down. Estelle, you're being so terrible. Your accuracy is garbage. There's more creepy sheep around. There is a chest here we can take. This is a Tira bomb. Silchnada, nothing. And actually, we want to go... There's obviously two different ways we can go. We're going to go east to start, towards Wolf Fort, which is basically what this sign says. And this sign says there's Elmo Village below, or below south. We're going to head towards Wolf Fort. And along the way, I believe it's over here. That's a creepy sheep. I missed it. Where is it? There it is. This chest. This is what I was looking for. Found the missing link, I guess. Cool. To the next screen. Tratt's a pretty big open place, and we'll fight more of the enemies here. There's still, I think, 3 more enemies we need to fight. But to start, we're going to just follow the path. Oh, actually, no, we're going to fight this guy, who I didn't get preemptive on, but that'll be all right. This is a grasshopper. Its attack has a weakening effect on people. It slows you. It can slow you down. I was hoping we'd get it in one hit. Yeah, see? Speed down. And it can heal. That's wonderful. I love that. Luckily, Estelle actually hit with her... with her crit that time. And they don't give that much experience, but you know, whatever. What did I do? I have done bad things because I hit my mouse. Anyway, we're going to follow, and there is our trap plane monster. We want to set everyone to the back, and we want to put anti-feint gear on everybody, which I think we have with the crest charms already. Yeah, no feint, no feint. Cool, we're good. Drop a save. And charge. Exterminate. These are the Chronociders. Haunt the Plane have very robust attributes, no notable weak points. But they have very high physical defense and pretty high HP. I mean, look, they're 1600 HP. The idea here is to just AoE them all. Fortunately, Josh doesn't have an AoE attack, so Shadow Spear the furthest one away, while Estelle Stone impacts 3 of them if they don't all move. Just hoping for a death blow on Josh with Shadow Spear. I guess I should probably... I'm gonna keep having him focus on the further one, because if I hit it with a death blow, then we're good. And of course, they buff their strength and defense now. All of them. So I might waste a turn with Josh, or with Estelle, throwing up an earth wall. Oh, it's not going to hit. Well, we're still going to do it. I could probably use my... I forgot my words. I could probably use my... I legitimately forgot what I was saying. Like, more so than I have ever legitimately forgot what I've been saying. Oh, I think I was going to heal with Estelle at some point here. Yeah, we're all right for the moment. Let's just Soul Blur the last one. Save a little bit of EP. We hit it with Feint, of course. All right, Estelle's going to have to start healing. And Joshua's going to keep throwing Shadow Spears at this one, I guess. I don't have a Law tier anything. I'm going to do Estelle first. Oh, my S-Crafts. I could probably use my S-Crafts if I wanted to. But I'm not. I have made the decision to not, for some reason. Because that's who I am, I guess. Josh, you can heal. But I think I'm going to drop another Earth Guard or Earth Wall if it'll hit both. I don't have any freaking... And Death Blows... Maybe Death Blows don't work here. Oh, we'll hit both of us. Okay. Maybe these guys are resistant to Death Blows. Well, he's dead, though. So that's nice. Am I still in the Earth Wall? I'm still in the Earth Wall. Wonderful. And I can just keep firing off on these guys. The crit didn't do a death blow even. What can you... You've got Hellgate. I can hit both of them with Hellgate. Let's do it. And you can keep Shadow Spearing the more powerful one. Hopefully Hellgate kills. It does not. Hellgate's actually probably a better move anyway. Because it's... oh, well, we're just immediately fainting them. Maybe I should just... Soul Blur instead of Shadow Spear. Hellgate's probably better anyway because it's non-elemental. The non-elemental arts attack. And you know what? We can beat him up. Beat this guy up. We're doing more damage with physical attacks. I should have just used physical attacks. Whatever. I'll take the 28 experience and all the 49 Earth and Time Sepith and... Monster exterminated. Okay, we are going to continue to follow the path a little bit, and here go northwest at this bend and follow it to this chest. Let me real fast drop a Tira on Estelle, and you know, how many do I have? We could drop an EP charge on Estelle too. Why not? And I'm going to drop a save because. Oh, and I'm gonna... Hang on. I've neglected like 8 things. We're gonna put these guys back up front. And we're also going to make sure we have white bracelets on these guys that prevent blind. Or anything... Does the T-anklet prevent blind? It does not. So white bracelets it is. And I guess Estelle can hold on to the silver earring still. And now we're going to drop another save, because I saved too early. And open this chest. Cool, so we have a Hopper Chief and a whole bunch of Grasshoppers. They're weak to fire and wind. Unfortunately, I don't have any wind AoEs. Focus on the Chief. It can use arts, and it can call for backup. The other guys are just the Grasshoppers we fought on the field. Dare I, like, Flare Arrow? Sure, why not? I think with Estelle, I might just run to attack because of this, and I hope I get out of the circle. We'll find out in a minute. Also, I'm not sure what it's casting. Stone Impact. Okay, that kind of hurt. You know what? We're just going on the We're just going on the offensive with regular attacks. These guys aren't too bad. If we could hit, though, you know, that'd be nice. And Josh got an impede off. That's also really nice. I appreciate them knocking me away from Josh. I don't appreciate getting hit, though. I think I'm going to heal it. You know what? I'm going to take out the Hopper Chief this turn. And then next turn I'll heal. Because some of the Grasshoppers run away. Oh, boy. I want to ideally just let Estelle heal him, but what is what do I have that's just a heal? Let's have a seasonal tart. Got a recipe and we're okay. We're fine. It's still the danger music though. I think we're okay. I don't think we're really in danger right now. I'll heal Estelle, but you're freaking out a little bit, game, if you thought we were really in danger there. Yeah. Once the Chief is gone, these guys will all run or like do their little play dead thing. Sometimes they'll run. But they're manageable. I don't know if their play dead thing actually does anything. But that heals. Doesn't matter, he's dead. And that is that. That is this monster chest giving us a black bangle. which we, I believe, already had 4 of. So, like, whatever, dude. Yeah, I got something to sell. Okay, from here, I'm gonna heal Josh real fast. Because he is hurt still. And we want to head to that northeastern exit there. Up top here. Yep, I'm going the right way. Around this lake, in here. And in here, there's some grasshoppers, but there's also a chest right here. And I'm going to drop a save. Because you can probably assume it's another monster chest. Same as last time, same strat and everything, just take them down. And if I was going to use S-Crafts, I should have used them in the last one, because now I'm definitely saving them. Oh, you know, it's aerial this time. Ouch. Don't like that it's healing. Just want it to go down. I don't believe it is susceptible to death blows. I know the little grasshoppers are. But it doesn't seem like the chief is, so we're not going to get a death blow off from Josh to kill the chief. It'd be nice if it stopped revitalizing itself, though, and also gave us a turn. Look at how many turns they're getting. Like, damn. Do appreciate the heal on Estelle, though. And it's down. So maybe they'll start running now. Yep, that one ran. Estelle can... That's not Estelle, that's Joshua. Estelle can heal Joshua. Did I just heal myself? I just helped... No, Estelle. Josh is the hurt one. So now Josh has to use an item. It's just going to be a Tira Bomb. Because we rarely use items anyway, so why not? And now you can attack and miss. Thanks, Estelle. These fights aren't going ideally. They're not going poorly, but like they could be going so much better. We'll let that guy stay petrified. Petrified dude can't escape, so let's kill that one, and now Petrified dude can die. And we're good.
We're good to go.
From this chest, we end up with a Sapphire Talisman. You can assume that it does water damage, like the other talismans do other types of damage. Cool. That's all that's over here for the moment. It is another area of Tratt, as you can tell. It's just a little separate area. And the reason I've been keeping 200 CP, you could probably assume, is that we've got a friend somewhere around here. The thing is, I don't have Eagle Eye on right now, so like we're gonna be walking blind for a minute. You know what? I'm gonna put Eagle Eye on. Just for this moment. We'll trade. So I'm gonna be doing some laps and trying to get something fun to spawn. So it might be a minute. May have used up all of our spawn luck earlier in this part. Or in this recording session when we were actually doing palm grinding. But, spoilers, this is where the Zeiss Shining Palms show up. And I hope I can prove it to you that this is where the Zeiss Shining Palms show up, because I would love... There it is. Hey, buddy. Probably didn't have to cut any of that out. I was talking too much. Anyway, something I didn't talk about when we were doing the Shining Palm grinding before is that palms are susceptible to death blows. Shining palms are susceptible to death blows. Also, we might not kill a shining palm here. Oh, we did. Great. But shining palms are susceptible to death blows. Something I found out during grinding and stuff. Like Joshua's S-Craft would death blow a Pom. That's pretty cool. And we get 50 sepith per kill and a nice 124, I think it was, experience per kill on Poms, and it's great. Cool. We want to go south. I was going... That's north. South? Great, I know cardinal directions. I have a hard time with east and west, actually. Because I am dumb. That's a new monster. These are, I believe, the War Mantis. Yep. Can impede. They will only go after males, so Joshua in this case. And if you're trying to cast, they can impede. But they're dead, so it doesn't matter right now. Anyway, here we're gonna go directly south. Because somewhere over here, right there, there's a monster chest in between pillars. I'm gonna kill this guy first. He's bothering me. Okay, cool. Drop a save. Goodbye, chapter 1. And open the chest. And fight the same fight we've been fighting, basically. So this time, I'm gonna use S-Crafts. Make it go by faster, hopefully. At least like a little faster, you know? Not a fan of that. Stop healing your boss. Just let me kill him. No, stop healing yourself. Just let me kill you. It's like I didn't even do a freaking S-Craft on you at this point. I kind of need to use Estelle to heal Josh. And it keeps... So you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tier a Josh. And then I'm going to use the S-Craft. And we're going to kill this freaking Hopper Chief. And by we, I mean Joshua now is that Estelle did that damage. Just die or run, please. I just would like the... I mean, I would also like the experience, so really just die is the better option for us here. But die or run. Die or run, please. Those are your two options. And I appreciate that you're all sticking around to die. I can't hit that one, so attack this one. Joshua can finish that guy off. Bam. Estelle can finish this guy off. I said Estelle. Joshua can finish that guy off. That's what I said.
Let's move out.
And in the chest was a long barrel. The long barrel is a accessory that basically does what range 1 does. I don't even think it... Is it giving me the... It's not even giving Estelle the option to see it. So let's just go look at our items here. There's a firing range of orbital guns and cannons. So yeah, it does what range +1 does. Except I think range +1 can be used on anyone? I don't know, I could be wrong. Anyway, we're going to sneak back over to the trail. Because right where the trail breaks... Oh, hang on, here's our last enemy first. These are the Bane Cobras. They spit poison, and they might call backup. So this is what the anti-poison equipment was for. I think I didn't put any of it back on, so it's whatever. But we won, so yeah. Right where it splits. I think it's right here. No, it's not right here. Where? Where's that tree? There's a tree somewhere. Right here. Where the trail breaks. I get it. It breaks. I see. I'm smart. I can understand my own notes. I promise. Okay. And with that, we're actually done with this area of Tratt for the moment. But let's visit Wolf Fort while we can. Because, you know, why not? Because there are chickens here. That can give you fresh eggs. Yeah, no, that's all. That's the most important thing here. Private Brahm's taking a nap, which is probably unsafe. There's Dodge over here. Just chilling out. I can rest here, I believe. Yeah, that's all right. It's the border of the Calvard Republic and Liberal, which is cool. I don't think we can. It seems like we can't rest here, actually. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty friendly with Calvard, from my understanding, so it makes sense that we don't have to, like, or that they don't have to, like, push harder like they do at Erebonia's Jack and Squat. Oh my god. They don't have to really focus as much as they do over on the border with Erebonia. And you know, we're gonna spend that 80 gold, or 80 G, 80, what is money? Mira. Why did I think it was, why did I go into, what's gold? Gold is, Tales, right? Like Tales of, like, Symphonia and Vesperia and all that. I don't know why my head went to that. There's an R in our name. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm gonna meet you back at that first intersection that we had, so I will see you in a few minutes. A few minutes for me, like a few seconds for you. Okay, so here's the split I wanted to be at. We are now gonna go south all the way to Elmo Village, and do the exploration of the rest of the Tratt Plains on the way. It's another pretty open area with a lake, it looks like, still. We are gonna kill this guy. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change Eagle Eye back to EP Cut 2. From this orbment, we're gonna go south, because there's a chest right here. With a Tira Bomb. Great, great, great. From here, we're gonna go all the way east to the lake. And on the east side of the lake, there is another chest with a Tira Bomb. I think that's it, but I'm gonna, like, swing around this way to be, like, 100% safe. Yeah, we're fine. From here, we are gonna head to the southwest corner. I didn't even notice that one. Yeah, we're gonna go over to the southwest corner of this area, where there's a chest. Go ahead and equip anti-sleep stuff on everybody. I think Crest Charms are anti-sleep. They are, which means Josh is not set up anymore. Crest Charm. Bam. And save, drop a save. Always drop saves. And pop this chest open for 8 creepy sheep. It's just 8 creepy sheep. It's really not that bad. I am going to go ahead and throw a Stone Impact on who I think I can hit the most of. That'll work. Until they all move. Of course, except the one that it's centered on, so I'll only end up hitting one or something. Cool. If I had more AoEs, like if I had AoEs on Josh, I would use them. No, we are gonna have to do some healing. Ooh, this is gonna, we might lose this one, guys. Go ahead and heal yourself, Estelle. And I think this is where I gotta drop an item on Josh. You know, Briny Delight. Let's do it. Get the defense bonus while we're here. I love its defense up and defense down on Josh right now. Should tide him through this turn anyway, until Estelle can drop a better heal on him, because Estelle's doing all right in terms of staying alive. Who? I can hit you. Yeah, enough to kill. That's great. I am kind of holding on to my S-Crafts, so that's why I'm not using them. Looks like Estelle's gonna get a heal next turn. I think I just gotta like hope for death blows with Josh. I'd love to hit one that's not at full health, but I am not in a position where I can. I don't know why I auto-targeted Josh when Estelle was the injured one. Or the more injured one. She's getting severely ganged up on by these friggin' sheep. Oh boy, I hope that's... I also didn't want to use it on Estelle. Uh-oh. Although, you know, it's going to turn out alright that I used it on Estelle. Josh, I'm going to have to drop an item on, though. What do I have? Move +2? Sure. Let's up his move for the moment. I guess maybe he can make it to the other sheep now. Although Estelle's going to now drop the heal on the person I wanted to. It actually turned out very good that, very good that I accidentally healed Estelle instead of Josh the last turn. Wow, she is literally... I don't think she can move. No, she is literally cornered by all these sheep. Oh my goodness. Josh, she's waiting on you. You couldn't have gotten a death blow there? Actually, I think she can attack this turn. Almost. Great. So next turn, hopefully Josh can start making his way. Ooh, that was all. That's dangerous. This is not good. I think, yeah, she'll be able to heal herself before. And Josh can come in to finish this guy. Or not, I guess, but now there's another target nearby, so at least we'll be spreading out the damage. Goodbye. I missed. Of course I missed. You know, why wouldn't I miss? Just kill one. I gotta heal Josh again. Ooh, I don't know. I think I gotta drop an item on Josh. Do we have anything that's just a heal? We do. I have some boiled miso carp, I guess. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad fight. Why? This shouldn't be this bad of a fight. Am I just very under-equipped? Like, what's the deal here? Kill, Josh, kill! What's happening? Kill Estelle. Why can nobody hit these things? Especially that one sheep. There we go. And you, unnecessary death blow, but you know, I'll take it because we haven't been doing any damage, so it's helpful. All right, Josh is gonna attack that one, and Estelle, you're gonna do me a favor and hit. Thank you. Okay. Okay, now we're missing still, but now we're good. Okay, wow, that should not have been that hard. Wow. For a hit 3. Do I have a hit on anybody? I got information on you. What if I put hit 3 instead of cast? Nah, Josh is fine. Josh is fine. Josh is fine. Let's go to Elmo. Straight east. So this is Elmo Village. This is a new settlement for us. So let's run around and talk to everybody. Like Seema here at Autumn Souvenirs. Basically, I didn't mean to talk to you again. It's the basically the general store. But he does have a fluffy spring egg, which is a new thing we don't have. And he's got a bunch of mostly everything that you would need ingredient-wise. I think he does have everything for apple ice cream if you need money. Oh, Estelle's gonna hate you, kid. We are not from Zeiss, actually, but thanks for complimenting Josh, I guess? Yeah, we will. Don't worry, we're exploring the whole town while we're here. Don't you fret. There's a pump shed here that's locked, and there's another gate over here that's locked. Oh, well. Got another house here. Hello, Lynn. Great, cool, wonderful. Those guys, that pool is fine. This is the Maple Leaf Inn. I don't think we need to rest. I'm not really feeling it, but that's Mrs. Mao. She's got a portrait and an outdoor, talks about an outdoor bath. This is Addie. He's got some food for us, like this wild veggie pot. Healed us right up. I think you've got more. Fruity milk we've never had. Specialty eggnog we've never had. And monster sushi we've also never had. Great. Let's go ahead and check upstairs. Just some empty rooms. It is an inn, so, you know. It's expected that they have rooms. And then back here, we got Ed. Okay, bye, Ed. The real reason we're here in Elmo, I mean, other than just exploring, is we want to come back here. Well, first over here leads to the actual hot spring areas, but cleaning is in progress, so we can't use it. So in the meantime, we can come this way and look at this big, like, hot spring. And while we're here, if we climb around this way, we found a package wrapped in oiled paper, the herb woodpecker. Let's take a look at it. Books. It might be herbe, technically. The herbe woodpecker, because I don't know if it's the herb scenic route or the herbe scenic route. But yeah, it's just it really is just talking about the bird that is the herb woodpecker and how rare it is. It's a blue bird. Interesting. I wonder if the Royal Guardsmen have chosen their color for their uniforms by coincidence. Like, is it a coincidence that they're the same color as the herb woodpecker? Are they the same color as the herb woodpecker? I mean, based on solely on Lieutenant Schwartz's outfit, it's pretty more teal than just blue. But you know, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so since we got that book, we have kind of finished Temp Librarian Plus. So let's go back to Zeiss. I will see you back there, and I'm definitely going to stop by the Poms on the way back. So, yeah. I'll see you back there. Estelle will definitely level up, so there'll definitely be a cut-in when Estelle levels up. But yeah, I will see you back in Zeiss after that level up cut-in.
Let's move out.
The level up cut-in wasn't even at the Poms. It was just a random fight. But Josh will probably level up at Poms, so I'll see you after that. Oh yeah, Josh leveled up after Poms. It doesn't matter really though, because we still get 124 experience from them at level 22. Or from one of them at level 22. But anyway, now I'll see you back in Zeiss. Okay, we've been in Zeiss, but now we're right outside the factory. And we can head on up to the second floor and into the archives and can return the book. And there's Temp Librarian Plus. Sorry, the rest of the work? There's more? Yeah, gotta get all that BP, you know? What even is that? Okay, I guess we're going off for that. Luckily, that does actually make sense as a hint to where it is. And where it is back on the Tratt Plains Road. So I will meet you guys at its location on the Tratt Plains Road. Did not grind up enough to kill Poms this time, but we're in this little outcropping that was northeast from the last screen. And you'll notice there's 4 pillars and another bigger pillar in the middle. If you check it, there's a package wrapped in oil paper. Hertz's Adventure 2. Great. So we found the book. Let's go return it to the archives. In this fight, Josh is not doing very well, so I'm feeding him a floral jelly. So we've learned the recipe for floral jelly. Okay, I'll actually see you in Zeiss. All right, back in Zeiss, back in the archives, returning the book a lot quicker than the last one. Great, great, great. "31 cypress trees." I'm not reading this poem out loud. Mainly because I'm about to do a lot more reading. I'm going to do a lot more reading, because you'll notice we didn't even look at Hertz Adventure 2. And that's because I want to note, you can read the books that you brought back in the archives. Kitty Talk for Dummies, Herb Woodpecker, this was Tomorrow's Cooking. And the only book originally that you can read in here was Hertz Adventure 1. So let's read Hertz Adventure 1. Hertz Adventure, Encounter with the Spectacled Genie, Part 1. Using his finger to put his slipping glasses back up onto the ridge of his nose, young Hertz continued his journey. As far as he could see in every direction, the earth had been blanketed with a thick layer of white. The fine powder covering the ground in undulating lumps and clumps was actually made up of pale granules of sand, which were light and fluffy, like the freshly driven snow. "Where's the river supposed to be?" came the raspy voice of a youth named Midas from behind. Midas, a skinny boy with the hair the color of tobacco leaves protruding from the butt of a hand-rolled cigarette, was Hertz's most trusted friend and one who never hesitated to tag along with him on one of his impulsive adventures. "It's just a little further," young Hertz replied without turning his head to look back at his companion. The two of them had set out from the spindly river which cut directly across the center of the parched white desert and the oasis behind it. A rest stop well known for being the last place of refuge for those travelers and their camels who were brave enough to cross the scorching dunes. Young Hertz and Midas had planned to camp there along the riverside that evening before attempting to trek across the remainder of the barren lands the following day. "So, do you think we'll really be all right?" Midas asked as he unwrapped the silver wrapper of a half-melted candy. "There's been a rumor going around that about a genie appearing in these parts. And believe it or not, some say that he'll even gobble up whole people." "Rumors are just that. Rumors," replied young Hertz. Why is young Hertz capitalized? Whatever. "But I must consider their veracity if we ever did happen to come across a real one," he added, brushing it off with a chuckle. No sooner had the words left his mouth when a booming voice thundered from somewhere behind them. "Then how about you start considering that now?" Upon hearing this, young Hertz turned quickly around, his eyes searching for the source of the questioning voice. There, standing before him, was the figure of a decrepit genie, swathed in a robe of incomprehensible black, its back more bowed than the curled spine of a cat seeking its master's attention, and a pair of old spectacles perched atop the curved shape of its talon-like nose. Yet, the more young Hertz looked at the genie, the more unsure he became as to whether he was staring at something resembling a shriveled old man or a ghastly old woman. Midas froze in terror as he saw the tall, robed personage not far from his side. I'm not scared, he stuttered with a face whiter than the desert sand surrounding them as he noticed young Hertz's gaze fixated on the genie. My candy just got stuck in my throat is all, he croaked as he bumbled through a jumble of ridiculous excuses in his head. I think I've changed his voice 3 times now, it's fine. A complex smirk of wrinkles curled across the genie's cheeks, giving the illusion that something else was living below its haggard skin. Oh my, how cruel it is to have been gobbled up whole. What a piteous fate for that sugared lump of candy in your gullet. Not seeming to mind the spectacles had begun to slip from its nose, the genie continued to shake its head, gripped by some mad delight. But fear not, my little drop of sweetness, for I shall avenge you by digesting the very marrow of these boys' bones as I change them into the dust of these arid lands. The genie narrowed its turbid eyes and trundled toward Midas. In an instant, the sleeves of its robe were flung back, exposing thin, gnarled arms, which shook like a pair of long, withered branches in the wind. The genie's fingertips extended, sharp as pointed tridents, and sped toward Midas's Midas's twitching face, advancing with precision, or at least that's what it seemed like until they passed by the boy's face, and stabbed futilely at the empty air. As if being slightly amazed by the failed attempt, the genie cocked its head in surprise, but soon thereafter took notice of what had been amiss. In a hurry, it brought both hands up to its ancient face, and began to neatly adjust the pair of spectacles which sat crookedly on top of the bent-nosed. I've had poor eyesight since I was a child, too, said young Hertz to the creature as it fumbled with the glasses, and it looks to me like yours is worse than mine. As soon as the genie took in the young boy's words, another much larger set of furrowed wrinkles appeared on his face. How did you know? It asked suspiciously. The genie tweaked the position of the spectacles on the bridge of its nose before turning back to young Hertz and inquired again. How did you know my eyes were so bad? Young Hertz exchanged incredulous looks with Midas, both taken aback by the genie's apparent obliviousness. However, while this was occurring, another expression had taken over the wizened face. So that's it, huh? I see how it is. The genie went on as it raised a bony white finger and pointed to the set of glasses young Hertz was wearing. Those are magical spectacles, aren't they? The creature declared triumphantly. What? Said young Hertz with a confused look on his face. Indeed, they must be, the black-robed genie muttered as it cast its eyes heavenward while ignoring young Hertz's response. And once more, the crone-like figure began to tremble with glee. It got dark in my room as I read that. So that's Hertz's Adventure 1. Right next to it is where Hertz's Adventure 2 rests. Let's go ahead and read it. After I take a sip of water, real fast. Hertz's Adventure, Encounter with the Spectacle Genie Part 2. Those magical spectacles must be capable of seeing the true nature of anyone who stands before them. After a fitful bout of shaking from excitement, but this time making sure to check that his own spectacles were aligned, the genie gazed down resolutely at young Hertz. There's no point in having a boy such as yourself hang on to such an invaluable item. In fact, it would be of your best interest to hand them over. Otherwise, it trailed off. But instead of elaborating on its threat, the genie simply extended its arms once more. This time, the genie picked up a boulder much larger than any normal person could lift, and young Hertz and Midas watched as the massive rock disappeared into the fiery depths of its open mouth, causing the wind to stir as it clamped down its distended jaws with incredible force. The genie gulped down the large rock as if it had been a light snack, and not a moment later, a hollow sound like something thrown into a deep well echoed in the depth of its belly. So, have I made myself clear? If you do not hand over those spectacles, it is you who will end up being my next sweet morsel. Midas looked at young Hertz with a frightful gaze. Did you see that humongous mouth of his? He's the real deal, all right. It's just like the rumors say. Yeah, but it still leaves us with another problem, sighed young Hertz. Without my glasses, I can't continue my travels. As young Hertz stood pondering his dilemma, another large boulder by his feet disappeared into the genie's voracious mouth, followed once again by the ominous hollow echo from beneath its sable garb. But if he eats us, then we're both done for, argued Midas as he stood shivering with fright, imagining the candy he had swallowed not minutes before. I guess you're right, concluded young Hertz as he stepped closer to the genie. All right, good sir. We'll give in to your demands. Being swallowed whole doesn't sound like much fun, he declared. And a wise choice you've made, boy, replied the genie. After taking a long look at young Hertz's face, the genie narrowed its eyes and a plethora of wrinkles crinkled about their corners. Young Hertz said nothing as he unseated the pair of glasses from his nose and obediently placed them at the feet of the genie. So these are magical spectacles, the creature said with a voice quavering from excitement as it squatted down, its face drawing closer to where they lay in the sand. Impatiently, it tossed aside its own spectacles, and after blindly searching by hand for the object of its fascination through the soft, granulated sand, it picked them up and placed them snugly atop its nose. These are no less than magical spectacles indeed, it cried with a tremor of delight as it danced around, causing its robe to flutter about wildly. With these I shall have nothing to fear. And with one last deafening screech, it disappeared just as suddenly as it had arrived. The drifting echo of its voice faded, and the two boys stood once again alone on the sea of white sand. Midas scanned the area around them. It looks like he's really gone, he said, his voice weak with relief. Indeed, there was no sign as far as the eye could see of the black-robed figure. Feeling a pang of sympathy as he looked at the side of young Hertz's face, who strangely enough seemed to be amused about something, Midas began to rummage through his pocket, looking for a piece of candy to offer his friend as a token of solace over the loss of his trusty eyewear. Walking up to the other boy, Midas held out the piece of candy, its silver wrapper half undone. Don't be disheartened, old friend. It's not like this is the last adventure we'll have. I think I'm gonna be just fine, replied young Hertz. His voice was subdued, but the adventurer's eyes twinkled with laughter. Then, as if harking back to some past event, he continued his thoughts aloud. Man, that genie must have been blinder than a bat with no eyes, he said in astonishment. Midas stared at young Hertz uncomprehendingly until the other boy turned fully towards him, a grin splitting his face from ear to ear. Then Midas saw it, for a smile of his own spread across his face. For there, resting atop of his friend's nose, was something which had grown familiar to him over the years. In the end, it seems the poor fool managed to mistake his own glasses for mine, young Hertz went in a comical tone. So the ones you're wearing now are... So the ones you're wearing now are... Midas asked, though the silver rims of the glasses had already confirmed it. Yep, they're the exact ones I put on this morning. With a happy air, young Hertz took the sugary treat from his friend and popped it into his mouth. However, this time, as the honeyed glaze of the candy balls they carried in their mouths melted away, both he and his friend made certain not to swallow them whole. You know, Midas said as they walked along, even if there weren't such a thing as magical spectacles, I don't think they'd amount to anything in his possession. Because as you and I both know, he has a habit of losing them when things matter the most. The end. God, how do audiobook people do that? I can't do that for a living. Like, wow. Major respect for voice actors and people who do audiobooks. So, the last book, the Temp Librarian plus 3 book, we need to go this way. Onto a new area, the Ritter Roadway, leading to the Sanktheim Gate. We can just continue on this path here. The only new enemies aren't actually new enemies. It's just chronociders that are regular enemies. I'm going to deal with these armored rabbits first. And I'll continue to show this full battle because technically, like, not really, but like technically, the chronociders are new. So, please hit Estelle. Oh, you missed. Good. Even better to miss than to hit Estelle. I just wanted to be able to heal him before anything happened to Joshua there. Before anything bad happened. And now we're just gonna wail on this guy until he dies. Which is gonna take a little longer that his strength and defense were up, but you know, then they weren't, and now they are, and...
Let's move
Oh, boy. But yeah, we can just follow this path directly to the next screen here, avoiding other fights, potentially. And here, we will find a chest at the split. Where at the split? Right there at the split. EP charge EX. Have we seen one of those yet? I don't think so. Oh, come on. I want items. Healing. We have not. That is a 300 EP restore as opposed to the 100 EP of the standard EP charges. Oh. Did I check it twice? I did check it twice. Now I did anyway. Anyway, we're going to go to the Sanktheim Gate. We will leave the Soldat Army Road for a later time. We still have a path to go. But there aren't any chests or anything, so we can just go into there. And we're here, because this is where the book is, but also there's this guy. We can probably assume he's a bracer. It's Gundalf. He's one of the bracers at the Zeiss branch. We haven't been able to meet him yet, obviously. The other one being Wong, who was upstairs in the armor and weapon shop we did speak with. But while we're here, let's go ahead and explore the Sanktheim Gate. It's a huge freaking gate. But it's a checkpoint in order to get to Grand Cell. We're not really here to study. We are here to find something, but I'm going to talk to everybody while I am here. Tammy is super into jewels. Oh, wow. I mean, I have no idea how hard that is. We can buy a pot of meat. And I wonder if he's got anything else for us. Rotini pasta we're fine on, vegetable sandwich we're fine. But we ate a pot of meat, so that's something. And then if you need to rest, you can rest here. I'm not worried about that, though. Actually, is there anyone else in? There is not. Over here, there's an upstairs, but let's talk to these guys first. You might recognize this little child. Of course I remember that Charles, the little bad word I could use to describe him. Sure, Charles. Okay. And Radmira definitely does not remember us. I should take notes of some of the random NPC names I find here to use. Like, Radmira is not a name I would ever think of myself. Get a little storeroom here. Cool. Ramira is not a name I would ever think of myself, and it's a name I could use for someone. And no one will ever know that I stole it from Trails in the Sky. Except all of you. Also, I think I will get stopped. Yeah. We cannot go to Grand Cell. Not yet. Well, there's some stuff around. Like out here, there's some Ellie and Armand. Super in love, those two. They might have been the couple in Roland. I don't remember. What else is around here? I think this will link up with... Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought it linked up with something else, but that's all right. Nobody's on this side. Same general thing as the last area, though. Go up here. That barrel is interesting. We'll check it out in a second. Talk to Private Chesley first. They seem to have the same trouble here as they do in Wolf Fort. Just falling asleep. Okay. That barrel actually fits our riddle that we've been given. You have done well. Though I know you not, I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a quartz researcher and the criminal who hid all 3 books. I have used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent, to whom I could entrust my work. And you lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all of your time. I truly hope that my quartz will prove useful to you. P.S. If you found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing and lucky you. Please return to the second floor archives of the Central Factory. We're at Impede 3 quartz. Interesting. That's pretty dang all right. I think I'm going to give it to Joshua, because Joshua's got Impede 2. So let's slap him with Impede 3, and now he's finally got an AoE attack to his name. Great. Wonderful. As Professor Oak in Pokemon Snap would say, if you took a good photo. Anyway, that is it for this quest, for Temp Librarian plus 3. So I will see you back in Zeiss, where we will turn it in. Actually, before I do that, let's actually look at the book. Why not? Oh, is it like a poetry book? The good farmer Sheprot planted 5 cypress trees in his garden. The good farmer Sheprot dunged the earth carefully about them. Good farmer Sheprot suffered a year of pestilence. The good farmer Sheprot washes trees withered away. The good farmer Sheprot planted another 7 cypress trees. The good farmer Sheprot dunged the earth around them even more. The good farmer Sheprot suffered a year of bitter winter. The good farmer Sheprot watched all his trees snapped in the biting cold. The good farmer Sheprot planted still another 9 cypress trees. The good farmer Sheprot dunged the earth around them a further more. The good farmer Sheprot saw his trees grow into a great canopy. The good farmer Sheprot watched all his trees broke under the weight of a great snow. The good farmer Sheprot planted yet another 11 cypress trees. The good farmer Sheprot plucked those which were frail and cast them into the fire. The good farmer Sheprot suffered another year of pestilence and great winter. The good farmer Sheprot watched as his last tree grew into a magnificent fir. The good farmer Sheprot, in order to confect a single grand cypress, the good farmer Sheprot planted 32 cypress trees. The good farmer Sheprot, with his loving goodness for them all, the good farmer Sheprot brought 31 cypress trees to the depth of ruination. Okay, cool. Now I'll actually see you back in Zeiss at the archives of the ZCF. Alrighty, into the archives. Talking to Constance, whose name I completely forget every time. And here's 31 cypress trees. We did. We're smart people. Also, the quartz already in Josh's orbment. I'm not taking it out. And now we're done. Great. So we can go ahead and head to the Bracer Guild, which I honestly don't even think it's worth the time to cut out because I'm already here. And let's report all this. Total BP should be 216. Yep, we are there. Still 3rd class. Thanks, Keelika. Yeah, so that is all of those side quests. It just took a little while because it was trudging back and forth on the plains and on the Ritter Roadway. Next time, we will continue with the Black Orbment loan and actually go speak with the factory chief. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.